6:10. Third is Camara, 6:04. Fourth is Jack Johnson, 5:48. Fifth is Tim Dwyer, 5:38. Sixth is Dave Late, 5:33. Seventh is Lazaro, 5:27. 3 features left in the season for the points title here at Fonda. Moselle on the point, Bagley alongside of him. Then it's Zemkin and Ryan. They share the next row. Gannon on the inside. Outside of Seth Gano is the 26 of Dave Camara. Catbird C for Camara. Off the turn, looking for a green. We're underway. Turn number 1 the first time. Moselle on the bottom. Oh, look out. Bumping going on. Camara got by. Bagley is in it. Trombley is in it. Dave Leif is over there. Van Valkenburg is over there. Looks like Mike Romano got through. Dave Camara got through. Jack Johnson got through. AJ and Louie got through. There, and that'll cost him. He'll have to go to the back. Farrell Oil Company, number 8 of Jack Cottrell, going to the pits up in turn number 3. Field ready to go green off turn 4. Green is out, and Moselle goes back in front. Fred Bagley tucks it in again in the runner-up spot on the outside, Todd Ryan, and Ryan goes streaming up to the high side. Zemkin's on the bottom. Camara's there, and he splits cars, goes right between Zemkin and the 19 of Ryan, down between the turns. Race leader Doug Moselle brings him off the corner. The field now getting up to full song. Dave Camara has hustled the 26 through, and Camara is now up on the inside looking for second. Mike Romano trying to get the 97 wound up a little tighter. He is on the move. He has to get to the front to stay in contention with the front runner. Camara high side, down to the bottom, Doug Moselle, down off turn 4. Romano on the inside, Jack Johnson outside of him. They'll go to turn 1 together. Jumpin' Jack having a little handling problem. Romano draws alongside. He goes inside Billy Gray. Jumpin' Jack on the outside. They've got the 122 between them. Off turn 4, out in front, Dave Camara. Now it's a matter of catch him if you can. He's out in front. He has been awful tough once he gets to the lead. Romano working that number 97 on the inside. Goes by Gano, and he's gotten around Jack Johnson. Trombley on the charge with the Carver Construction 21J. He's coming too. Camara in front. Doug Moselle rides in second. Todd Ryan and Zemkin, third and fourth to turn 1. Fifth place race here in the corner. That's Bagley. Sixth right now is Hot Shoe. Seventh is Mike Romano, and Romano goes inside Ronnie Holmes. Holmes on the outside. Now Jack Johnson's there. But it's the magic one. Mike Romano down inside, grabs the spot. May get another one off the turn. He's inside Bagley going to turn 1. Camara opening up a huge lead down the backstretch. Romano now in the top 5. Jack Johnson trying to follow him through. Trombley is blasting towards the front with a 21J. He is also not that far behind Romano as they go through the turns. Mike Romano on the outside. He's going to get 2 of them. He got by Zemkin, and now Ryan up off that second corner. Jack Johnson coming with him as they work the backstretch. Jeff Trombley now going inside of Gano. He'll go diving low in turn 3. Camara by a full straightaway. Moselle half a straightaway in front of Romano. So Mike Romano trying to get close to Camara. He'd love to mix it up with him. 7 laps are in. Jack Johnson up the backstretch chasing Romano. He's cleared Ryan. Jeff Trombley has gotten around the 57 of Gano and is now going after A.J. Romano. Second, third, and fourth, their race is starting to tighten up. Todd Ryan is next. He's there for 5th. 6th on the bottom is Zemkin. 7th is Billy Gray. 8th out on the low side. That's Hot Shoe Holmes, 9th outside, and moving up would be the 1A of Timmy Dwyer. 9 are in. We're looking at 10 down the next time by. Cromley working his way through the field now with Bagley. Right on his bumper. He ducks inside, and he'll drive by Fred Bagley going up the back. Race leader Camara, almost a half-track lead now. He is way out in front. Second place race is a dandy. Jack Johnson now is up to third, and Johnson in the Bobar machine is going after Doug Moselle. They'll go to turn 3 together. Jumpin' Jack on the outside. It's see you later. He goes rocketing by Moselle up in turn 4. Yellow lights are on. Oh, my. Oh, boy. Don't anybody go away. Jack Johnson's found the line he likes on the outside. Fred Bagley did a solo spin up there on the inside of turn.
Little side note here, Jim. The last time Jack Johnson visited Victory Lane here at Fonda was July 12th of 1997.
Been away a little while, but he is ready to take off on the point of this thing. Johnson on the bottom, got the advantage. Camara now comes blasting back by him on the outside. Those two to turn 1 together. Jumpin' Jack, oh my, goes to turn 1. David Camara's on the bumper. Mike Romano's right with him. Outside and inside move. Cromley trying to find a seam to run through. Gets by Lazaro, gets by Hot Shoe Holmes. Now is inside the 16 of A.J. Romano and has Zemkin right in front of him. Jack Johnson, Dave Camara, and Mike Romano, the top 3, up off the turn, and Jumpin' Jack in the Bobar machine is on his way. Opens up 5 quick car lengths on Dave Camara. Mike Romano is back there in that number 3 position. Moving with the 21J is Cromley. He's coming through traffic. Next in line for him is AJ. Down off the corner. Out in front, Jack Johnson. Second place race, the 26 of Dave Camara, as the field works the backstretch. Third place ride, the 97 of Mike Romano. Fourth place run right now is Todd Ryan. Ryan joined on the outside by Dwyer as they head down into turn 4. Jack Johnson looking for win number 1 on the 98 season here at the Track of Champions. And right now, looks like he has a leg up on that. Ryan has a host of pursuers now. He sits there in 4th. They've tightened it up. Billy Gray's right next to him. Dwyer's on the bottom. Outside is AJ. And then it's Cromley. 5 cars all in a bunch off the turn together. Top 3 have stretched it out, going by halfway. Dandy race back there in 4th. Billy Gray now moves into 4th. Todd Ryan, here comes A.J. Romano. 16, the Labatt's Blue machine on the outside. He'll run around the high side. Dwyer down low. A.J. outside of him. Jeff Cromley watching those two go at it. They're both going high down off turn 4. Cromley comes underneath. Timmy Dwyer riding up into the side of A.J. Romano's machine. Jeff Cromley says thank you for that, and he runs by Dwyer. Dwyer up out of the groove in turn 2. The Carver 21J of Cromley goes by. Jack Johnson out in front. Camara riding in 2nd. Mike Romano still a solid 3rd. 4th is Billy Gray. Jeff Cromley is next in line, right behind A.J. Romano. He's going to work on them. Todd Ryan wide up in that number 2 turn. Big block power for Cromley. Stands on the gas and goes by. He'll grab another spot, this time at the expense of Todd Ryan. Top 3-point guys all having good runs out here. The points leader, Romano, is now riding behind the 3rd points guy, and the 2nd place guy in points is coming through the field. Jack Johnson, oh, Fred Bagley, hang on. Bagley getting all out of shape right in front of Jumpin' Jack, and Jack goes very wide up in turn 1. Dave Camara and Mike Romano, 2nd and 3rd. Billy Gray, 4th. A.J. Romano, 5th. Jeff Cromley right there in 6th. 19 are in. It's going to be 20 down and 10 to go. 20 and 10 for Jumpin' Jack. Going to turn 1. Johnson wide again up in that number 1 turn. The outside going away for the Bobar 12. Johnson staying in the throttle, and that gave Camara a little bit of a chance to close in. Billy Gray to be joined now by A.J. Romano. They're up the backstretch together. Trombley back in 6th. That's the best he can do right now. Johnson into turn 1. He lifted a lot earlier this time and kept the car down low. Gano's in front of him, and Camara starting to turn it up. Dave Camara, feeling a little bit like Jack Johnson might be a little vulnerable, is starting to turn up the pressure again. Johnson off turn 4. Lap traffic right in front of the leader going to turn 1. Jumpin' Jack high on the outside. Doesn't want to get up in the marbles. Has to lift as Gano does a fishtail right in front of him. Johnson goes rocketing by. Camara's a much closer second. Third place race, Mike Romano, 4th right now, and yellow lights are on. Yellow coming on, that's going to tighten everything up again. Couple of lap cars between Johnson and Camara. 22 laps are in. Pace car leaving them. They're going to fire at the backstretch, restart pylon. Johnson goes. Here comes Camara trying to bring Romano coming with him. AJ now joined by Trombley. Dwyer swings to the outside. They all get around Bagley successfully. Billy Gray goes to the bottom and drives inside of Tony Cece. Jeff Trombley sliding in between lap traffic, trying to catch the 16 of A.J. Romano. Backstretch to turn 3. Jumpin' Jack in front. New life for Dave Camara. If he's got anything left, now's the time to fire. Off the turn, 23 down as the field goes to turn 1. About an 8 or 9 car length margin for Jack Johnson. A.J. Romano still back in 5th. He brings the Carver machine of Trombley with him. He's there for 6th with Dwyer now 7th. Race leader off the turn, Jumpin' Jack looking for win number 2 on the year, 1 here at Fonda. 24 in. It'll be 5 to go the next time by, and it looks like Camara's found some new life. Dave Camara has found a little extra. He's closing in on Jack. Jack Johnson in front. The Poultney, Vermont Camara slate machine is right there, taking the short way around turn 4, and the lead is starting to go away. Jack Johnson looked like he was home free, but now Camara found a little extra, and he's starting to close in. Romano has nothing for Camara. A.J. Romano going after Billy Gray as they go to turn number 3 together. Off between the turns, Dave Camara riding on the bottom. Johnson taking the long way around, and Camara's cutting into the margin. The lead is now down to about 5, and Camara squares the turn and cuts it even more. Backstretch they run to turn 3. If Jack Johnson is taking a little bit of a breather, he better get going. Here comes A.J. Romano. He's inside Billy Gray. Off turn 4, Camara now back there, moving in. They'll go to turn 1 together. A.J. Romano now into 4th. Billy Gray 5th. 6th is Trombley as they go to turn 1. Jack Johnson, lead is 5, make it 4. Camara closing down between the turns, make it 3. Camara on the bottom, Johnson on the outside, make the lead 3 off turn 4 with 2 to go. 28 down and 2, and Camara's still there. He won't go away, and Jack Johnson hasn't got any more. Johnson pedaling for all he's worth, heading to turn 3. Dave Camara's closing down. Out between the turns, the lead is still 4. Jack Johnson off the corner, white flag coming out. Jumpin' Jack using a whole bunch of years of experience here at Fonda to hold on, and Camara's about 4 lengths behind, but I think that is the best he's going to do. Down to turn 3, Jumpin' Jack is back. He is going to win on Andy's service night. The Bobar 12B off the turn. Checkered flag is out. Yellow and checkers will come out together. Moselle against the outside wall here in front. M of Moselle. Johnny Kolar's 10% starting to show some smoke. So Jump and Jack Johnson in the Bobar, number 12. This is what all over the victory lane. Let's see, the runner-up spot for Camara will probably, let's see, he was 6 points behind, I believe, going in. Mike Romano was the leader. Romano finished third, so Camara has cut the margin. Trombley has dropped back a little bit, so it's going to be pretty darn...
Andy Service Center bringing you to Bobco Video. Also riding along his first win of the 98 campaign. Who would have thought it would have taken until August to finally get here to the checkered square here at the track champion, the all-time leading winner here at the Fonda Speedway. His 135th career win, ladies and gentlemen, Jumpin' Jack Johnson! Jack Johnson, welcome to Victory Lane, first time in 1998.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to get there this year. No, we've been struggling all year, jumping around car to car. Got hooked back up with the Bobar team. The guys are really working hard for me and putting a good car under me, and they showed it tonight.
Boy, it looks like you found something up on the high side early on that really paid off for you tonight.
Yeah, the top was real good. I'll tell you, this track has done a big turnaround in the last 3 weeks. It's probably the best racetrack I've been on, and I tell you, it's real fun racing here when it's like that.
Boy, it sure looked like you were having a good time out there. Camaro was closing in on you in the late laps. Could you hear him coming?
Not really. You know, I was slipping and sliding a little bit at the end there, but hey, Dave runs real well here, and it's a pleasure to race with Dave Camaro.
Who do you want to thank tonight, Jack?
Well, I'd like to thank all my sponsors, especially the Bobar guys here. I'll tell you, they didn't give up all year long, and at times they probably should have, but they're still here, and we're here tonight in Victory Lane.
His first win of 1998 for Jumpin', Jack Johnson. We've got the gang from Andy's Service coming in. We're going to do some pictures and get those 50-50 tickets out, ladies and gentlemen, as Jack Johnson is going to draw, I believe, 6 or 7 tickets tonight. We have many prizes that we will be giving away.
Okay, guys. Jack, Mr. Bobar, right over here. There you go. Jack by himself.
Well, we got a lot of well-wishers down here in Victory Lane. In just a moment, we will be doing the 50-50 drawing. One of our 50-50 drawings tonight, we have a gift certificate for the new Pizza Pan Restaurant on 37 West Main Street in Johnstown, New York. We deliver in Johnstown area any time, and they will receive, whoever has the winning 50-50 ticket tonight, will get one large cheese pizza.
One more.
There you go.
Dad, you get this?
What a nasty coat.
All right, we're going to sneak right in here. Jack Johnson, we need to put you to work one more time here, Jack. We need you to draw some 50-50 tickets for us.
Okay.
Oh, we got to get another picture taken here, so we're going to sneak out of the way. Well, they kicked me out. I'm not a 50-50 seller, so I can't be in the picture. Okay, here we go for the money. First ticket for the money. How much for the money? 612. Ticket number 440913. 440913 for a Bobco video of choice. Ticket number 440684. For 2 dinners at Jim's Restaurant, 440662. For 2 free rolls of film developing from Walmart, 513902. For a Dave Camara t-shirt, compliments of Camara Racing, 148171. For a guest spot on Wheel People with Ed Lamberton, 513863. And for a large pizza at the new Pizza Pan Restaurant,
One more. All right.
Ticket number 440557. If you have any of those numbers, come on up to the tower, and they'll take care of it for you. Tonight's feature winner, Jumpin, Jack Johnson.